Hello, welcome back. My name again is Dr. Healy, and today we're here with one of my patients, Amy. We've been treating with her for multiple different problems and issues that she's been dealing with over the course of the last year or so. Today she brings us a new problem, so I'll take it away.
So I've been having a lot of tightness in my calves. I really just walk, but especially when I'm walking, I really start to feel it even just after a few minutes of walking in really good shoes, walking the dog around the neighborhood.
Okay.
And it even got to a point last year where my foot, it was really inflamed in the arch, and I couldn't even walk my dog around the block.
Okay.
So I was having to ice it a little bit, and it helps, but it's just been a consistent problem where just that tightness is always coming back and being a little bit tight in the arches as well.
Okay. Do you get any burning sensations, tingling, or is it just like a deep ache?
It's just like a deep ache. It just really feels like it needs a good stretch, but stretching doesn't really seem to help
Okay.
it, at least the way I'm stretching.
Is that secluded as the one foot, or is it both?
It's both. So it feels like it's in the left foot, but it's in both calves, for
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any pins and needles feelings, anything like that? Do you find different shoes help it? Like if you wear flat sandals, does that cause more discomfort than wearing tennis shoes?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't walk in sandals, but if I'm walking around the neighborhood, I wear really cushioned shoes, but it still is that tightness in my calves when I'm walking.
Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to kind of check out what muscles are being tight, like we mentioned. We're going to see if there's any trigger points there, and we're going to see how that connects to the foot, and then we're going to be working those out, do some stretches for you, and make sure that all those bones within that foot are aligned properly.
Okay.
And so after that, you definitely want to ice, and then definitely if you want, like maybe even like take a golf ball, and you can even work the bottom aspect of that.
Okay,
And so
yeah.
we can kind of go through a couple other things as well that you can do at home to help with that, but let's get started. So let's do an exam of your feet. And so I'm gonna have you lay on your back, please, with the face up. Scoot down so your feet are just off the table here. Okay, first thing I wanna do, I just wanna kind of see the motion over your feet. So can I have you just bring your foot all the way out and then all the way this way? Do you have any pain, discomfort with those two?
No.
Okay, what if I push these down like that?
No.
Anything there? How about if I bring that up here?
No, it just feels a little tight in the calf
Tight?
right on the side.
And how about this one?
Yeah, it feels tight on the inside this time.
Okay. Have you relaxed both? I'm going to do both at the same time. So you have more range of motion on your left, actually, than you
Okay.
do on your right. So we're going to see if we can get those even by the end of this day.
Okay.
Okay. Let's check this here. Any pain when I just push right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a knot right there.
Oh, yeah. So one issue is when people address plantar fasciitis is they only look at the feet here. They don't address the muscles that are here in the calf or up in the hamstrings there. So you have three muscles that make up your calf, and they all connect to make that Achilles tendon. And so that Achilles tendon attaches to the bottom of the heel. And so when this is extremely tight, this is where it starts, and it comes here, and it pulls on the bottom of that foot. And then that's where you can get the discomfort on the bottom of the foot. So before we address anything with the foot, we have to address what's in the calf or maybe into the hamstring there. So we're going to do some what's called a Graston. And so I'm going to be using a metal tool, and we're going to be breaking that up. All right, Amy, I want to check the bottom of your feet and your calves out. So let's have you lay face down, please. All right, and I'm just going to roll your pant legs up here a little bit. All right, so one main issue that people don't address with plantar fasciitis is they only look at the foot because that's where the pain is. The problem with that is the issue's not where that is. The issue is going to be here or it's going to be here. Each person's a little different, and so we have to address these muscle groups before we can address the foot, because if we don't, the foot's going to feel better and then it's just going to cycle and come right back. And so let's feel into the calf here. Your calf is made of three muscles. Those muscles all connect into this Achilles tendon, which connects to the heel. So what happens is we have issues here. So it might be from overrunning, not stretching enough, some type of overwork issue. It's going to connect here. This is going to pull from the heel, create a lot more tension on the bottom of the foot. So throughout days, weeks, years of constantly walking, that muscle is just going to tighten up. That fascia is going to tighten up and cause that discomfort down here. So First thing before we even do anything here, we have to fix here and probably here too. All right, so let's just kind of feel where we, oh yeah, right into here. Okay, let's check this one as well. Oh yeah, your right's worse than your left, for sure. We still have some issues here, but definitely a little tender with that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna do some grass and work on it just to help break up any of those adhesions, to help loosen this up, to take the pressure off the foot here. So I'm gonna have you actually lay face up and grab some lotion and some tools, and we'll get working on you. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna place this foam roller underneath your knees. There we go. All right. So, this may cause a little bruising. It may be a little painful. It won't last forever. But it's what we need to do to get rid of that feet pain. So.
For sure.
Okay. I'm going to start with your left one here. It's going to kind of warm it up. Definitely on the outside there. A lot of times I'm going to be moving the foot. So as I'm flexing the foot, the muscle's sliding underneath my hand here. So we're actively releasing these muscles here. Doing okay?
Yeah.
All right.
That was really tight.
Okay, now for the fun part, we're going to use the grassing tool. This just kind of rotates you a little bit more on this side. Just rotate facing that way. There we go. Now I can really get at it.
Yeah, that hurts.
That's it. Well, at least you're laughing about it. That's pretty good. I mean, I've been laughed at, sworn at, so haven't been kicked yet, surprisingly, but I'm sure that's coming down the road.
I'm actually quite surprised about that.
There we go. And you don't need to do it for too long. We're going to go all the way down to this Achilles area. Good. Okay. All right. Now.
It really hurts around the Achilles area.
Yeah. Especially on the side of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I have quite a big passion for this because unfortunately I had torn my Achilles in half a couple years ago, and all I did was jump because I ignored the problem that I was having with my calves. I was getting a lot of shin splints when I was running, and I had ran 5 miles and went to a trampoline park, and I jumped and ran in half. But I was dealing with it for about 5 years, and me being the smart guy, I just kind of ignored it. I'm like, it's going to get better, of course. All right, so now face that. There we go. Let's warm this up here. Whew, you can actually see my right there. You can see it shift, not right underneath my thumb here. All right, angle just a little bit that way this time. Good. How are we doing on this side?
Good. Maybe I'm just used to it by now.
Okay. Switch sides there. Achilles. All right, I'm gonna roll over to this side here. Gosh, this muscle up top here is way worse. Does it cause any knee issues either? Do you have any knee problems when you're walking too?
I do have some tightness in my knees. It
Okay.
definitely feels muscular, for sure. So it's not surprising.
Okay, we're done with that torture for you. All right, so I'm gonna have you just relax here. I'm gonna take this out from underneath you. Okay, for Amy, we have already relaxed her muscles now, so now we want to activate the muscles. So we want to create that blood flow as much as we can to bring some nutrients there to help with the healing. So what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna flex the foot up here, and I want you to flex your foot into me. And we're gonna be holding that for about 10 seconds, and we're gonna go back and forth between each foot. And we do about 3 sets of that. Okay. And we'll switch here. And push towards me. So this is also elongating the muscles as well. So then we're breaking up the adhesions, we're relaxing the muscles, stretching them out, getting some more blood flow, and then we'll get everything adjusted and positioned in the correct way. Good. Any pain with this, Amy?
No, it feels good.
Good. And you can do this at home. You can either push against the wall, you can lean up against the wall at an angle with your foot and kind of lean into it to get a stretch at home, and then kind of push into the wall with your foot to activate that muscle. And push out. So unfortunately, plantar fasciitis does take a little bit to heal. It's usually not a one treatment thing. It's because we walk all the time, most of us anyways. So if we're lucky, we can get it done in 8 treatments. If we're not, it's going to be anywhere from 8 till 25, depending on how chronic the issue is. Okay. Okay, push toward me. All right, so now let's get you adjusted here. We're going to adjust her whole body because everything's connected, and because she also has some other issues of some neck stiffness and some low back pain as well. So let's start with the neck since you're right there. I'm going to have you scoot up just a little bit towards me. Okay. Stretch it all the way over. Relax. Good. Okay. All right. Let's have you scoot down a little bit towards your feet. Try to keep these elbows in line, okay?
Okay.
Just gonna roll you over. You just relax your head, actually. Take a deep breath in. And all the way out. And one a little lower, and all the way out. Good. All right, lay on your side and face me. A little closer to the edge here. Bottom leg straight, top leg up. Breathe in. And all the way out. Good. Switch sides. There we go. Relax that shoulder best we can. Breathe in. And all the way out. Stretch. Good. Lay on your back, and we're going to get those feet and ankles here. Let's get each toe. Get the talus here. Nice. Try to relax your foot as you can. Good. Now we'll get the heel, the calcaneus. Good. And we're going to get the navicular here. So this one you won't hear too much pop here. It's all quickness. Good. Got that. Let's just check the same thing here. Good. Relax. Talus. Calcaneus. Oh, there you go. A little bit more. There you go. All right. Amy, I'm going to have you sit on up now and face that way. All right, we're gonna do the backpack here. Again, you can feel it in the back here, but probably also in the chest. So can I have you put your hands above your head and interlock your fingers, please? Perfect. Put one arm here, and then lean back on me. Breathe in, and all the way out. Awesome. All right. So one other thing, Amy has mentioned that she has some shoulder issues too. So I want to check out her right shoulder. Can you reach around here? Keep your fingers down, but lift up. Okay. Same thing with that one. Do you notice the difference between those two?
This one feels tighter on the right side.
Okay. So I'm gonna have you stand up. All right. We're gonna actually face the camera here. Okay. I'm gonna have you go like this. Look to your left, and I'm pretty much gonna hit you in the back here. It's gonna be kind of aggressive. Okay. So. There we go. All right. All right. Shake it out. So with that, I'm positioning the scapula, that shoulder blade, from outside in to help free up the muscles here to help with more of that rotation. So let's check that now. That looks.
Oh yeah, I feel a lot more range of motion there.
Awesome. Fantastic. Yeah. All right. So we're all finished for today. Guys, thanks for tuning in, and then make sure you hit that subscribe button below, and then we'll catch you next time.